Okay, so we shipped a couple of things thanks to Aaron, Shelby, and Alex. I'm gonna be showing the fancy UI, but there's a lot of work behind it. Um, Let me start from the top. We now have this button right here in the prompt bar. You might have noticed it, and it's for managing scope in the prompt for a chat. And I have some assets already uploaded. And this is also a new thing that we haven't mentioned until now. And we have concepts. We're actually generating concepts every time you upload new assets. And these are tied to different parts of each individual document, and they extract common concepts across documents. So based on my kind of random files here, I have a concept that is not related because I reset my local database a few times and it's kind of in a messy state, but you can see I have one about Two-Face that's tied to the file here. So this scope manager is just for us to be able to quickly add or remove files and concepts from the scope. You can also search, and it's the same quick search I showed last week, but with a nicer UI here. It's instant. We always keep track of all the assets and concepts you have access to locally so that it's super fast. And we also show them here. Previously, there used to only be files, but now we are also showing concepts, and we decided on different colors so that they're more easily distinguishable. So concepts will be blue colored throughout the app, and files will be like purplish. And of course, you can manage it from here as well. And the same thing now happens through @mentions. They look a lot like the mentions from V2, except I think they work better. So you can also go ahead and start mentioning stuff directly like this. And you'll notice it's kind of tied with the scope up here. So there's kind of like this two-way tie up between the scope and the mentions because the mentions affect the scope. And once I remove the mention, the scope also changes because the mention is not there anymore. That's for the prompt bar. A new thing
Real
as
quick,
well. Oh,
Andy,
go
thanks
ahead.
real quick. So I think it's important to note here, the difference between this and V2, right? So in V2, you would go into a collection or a sub collection, and you would have to click those buttons to get there, and then that would provide a scope. Here, what we're saying is everything that you have is in scope unless you explicitly limit it to what you select here.